Hong Kong, one of the world's most exciting places with so much to see and do. But when you only have a short amount of time here, what are the most important things to see? I've narrowed down the top 10 things to see in Hong Kong, and I'm doing it all in just a few days.
I'm going to Hong Kong, oh my god.
Hong Kong is a very special, very unique place. It's officially called Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. Say that 10 times fast. Hong Kong Special Administrative... Hong Kong Special Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. Yes, nailed it. Nearly 7.5 million people live in Hong Kong. It's the world's 4th most densely populated area. I did feel a bit like a giraffe over there because I'm 5'11" or 181 centimeters tall, so I definitely felt like I stuck out of the masses for sure. So my first recommendation is to get 2 very important things right off the plane, and you can get them at the airport. A SIM card for your phone, especially if you're going to be using it to navigate, and you'll need an octopus card to ride the MTR, which is the metro system. I was lucky enough to be meeting up with one of my friends, Eunice, who lives there, and she already purchased these for me. But you do have the ability to buy these at the airport right when you land.
Just landed about an hour ago. I am tired, but I'm also hungry, so I'm going to head to Temple Street Night Market and stuff my face full of all of the food and then go to the hotel and pass out.
The MTR is the most affordable and efficient way to get around Hong Kong. I was very grateful to have Eunice with me, but I did find that the navigation seemed to be pretty straightforward and very well organized.
This is the entrance to Temple Street Night Market. All of the street is closed off. Let's go get some food. It smells really good.
One of the most important parts of visiting Hong Kong is the food. Hong Kong is famous for food, and when you visit, you better bring your appetite because there are too many things to try that you'll regret missing out on. One of the best ways to experience local dining is at the Temple Street Night Market, especially if you're willing to step outside your comfort zone and taste new things. Chicken feet. So this is hagao. It's shrimp dumplings, basically. This is probably one of my favorite dim sum.
How is it? Speechless.
So this is siomai. This is the pork. And what are the mystery orange ball thingies?
Shrimp thing. Speechless again.
And this is called Choi Fun.
Choi Fun.
Choi Fun.
Yeah.
The way I understand it is it's like rolled out rice dough, and then they put it in strips and they cut it, right? And they add hoisin sauce and sesame seed. So this one's just barbecue pork inside a bun, essentially. This is my happiness.
Yay!
It's involuntary. The dough feels like it's not cooked all the way, but it is. It's just really like fluffy, squishy. Another part of the Temple Street Night Market is shopping. Here you'll find dozens of merchants that sell artwork, gadgets, clothing, basic cultural staples, and lots of randomness.
That's funny. Cute.
So that was the Temple Street Night Market. Now it's time to go to the hotel and get some much needed shut-eye.
Okay, remember to knock first.
To knock first? Oh, knock first.
Yeah.
Even though likely there's nobody in here.
Yeah.
Here's our digs. Bathroom. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
morning. Before we get started exploring today, I wanted to head over to the Choi estate, which literally translates to rainbow.
Choi Estate is recognized all over the world for its colorful palette and has attracted tourists since the 60s.
Don't miss.
Pretty cool actually that there are 47,000 people that live in this community, all condensed in these buildings.
We ended up circling this entire place thinking that the basketball court was in there. And we kept going around and round and round in circles because we saw the buildings. We didn't realize it's actually on top of the parking structure. So if you do get here, just know that.
After a change back at the hotel and a quick bite to eat, we make our way over to Victoria Peak, the place with the best views of the entire city. To get the most spectacular view, it's worth paying for a ticket for access to the top of the peak tower. It's 52 Hong Kong dollars, which works out to be around $6 US, and it's totally worth it. You can take the peak tram to get here or just take a cab, but no matter what time of day you choose to visit, the view from Victoria Peak is breathtaking. And don't forget to hit up the stores and do some shopping on your way down the tower.
Hi, Hong Kong Park. Hong Kong Park is right in the middle of Central. It's a great escape from the busyness of the city, and you wouldn't expect it to be in the middle. It's surrounded by buildings, but it's quiet and really serene. There's lots of birds around, lots of botanical gardens. What's next?
We're hungry.
We're hungry. We've been walking around a lot, so we're burning a lot of calories. So we're gonna head to to Causeway Bay. It's one of my favorite places. It's called Echar. What's really unique about this place is you have a very private seating arrangement here. So I have my booth here. This is my table. So I write down my order here. As soon as I'm done, I ring this bell here, and then someone comes and picks this up, and then they deliver the food, and then they shut this window, and the rest is all up to me to finish all of the food.
お待たせいたしました。
And then they close the curtain and you have this space all to yourself. Bon appetit. I just realized something. What? I'm number 13, why? Why'd you give me 13 and you got 14, you guy? Look at this guy. I thought the Chinese were superstitious.
14 is the
14 is the superstitious one.
4
Super.
means death in Chinese, and then 10.
There you go.
Like the 10 means like it's a must. So 14 means
You must die.
So I got 14.
Okay.
I got the Chinese one. You got the.
I got the American one. So I was taught the polite way to do this is you take a bunch of noodles and you delicately place them in the spoon, get some broth. the polite way.
For more amazing views of the city and a really affordable way to go back and forth between Kowloon and Hong Kong Island, there's the Star Ferry. It only takes a few minutes to get across, and it only costs $2.20 Hong Kong dollars and 50 cents US dollars.
This view.
Now, one thing I was not expecting out of this trip was for one of my friends from the States to fly all the way out to Hong Kong and surprise me. We were in the middle of a Periscope broadcast.
Look it.
And out of nowhere, Alexis appears. They had been planning it for months.
I was played, and you guys were all in on it too.
Good times. The next morning, we ordered room service to maximize our time and dedicate one full day at Lantau Island. Now, Lantau is a must-see, and it has the best of Hong Kong. You'll definitely want to set aside a full day like we did because there's so much to see. Quite frankly, if I only had one day in Hong Kong, I would spend it on Lantau Island. So the best way to get to Lantau Island is on the metro to Tsui station. There, you're going to take a cable car, which is really cool.
We're getting on Ping Sam Ling Ling. Long Ling. Sam Long Ling.
So 360 in Cantonese is Sam Lok Ling.
Sam Long Ling.
Yeah.
Standing in line, we're getting ready to board on Ping Sam Lok Ling. Basically, it's a glass box that you sit in and ride the cable car up the mountain. So the whole ride takes about 20 minutes one way, but this view is epic. The other really cool thing about this is if you get the all crystal glass enclosure, you can see on the floor where your feet are. There's water down there. Right behind me, there's actually a martial arts show happening. Lots of color, lots of excitement, lots of entertainment. It's good stuff. So right behind me is Tin Tan. This is the largest sitting Buddha in the world. 268 steps from the bottom to the top.
After Big Buddha, we make our way back down the steps and directly across the way to Po Lin Monastery. If you're looking for something different than the busy city, Tai O Fishing Village offers a peaceful escape with lots of history. The buildings on stilts have been there since the 19th century when fishermen in the Ming Dynasty began to live there.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Can I have two, please? Spicy fish balls.
Yeah.
What is this? What is it? What am I holding? It's like, oh, it's
That's squid.
hi squid. It's heavy. Okay.
Do you even lift, bruh? Guys,
One of my favorite things to get in Hong Kong is milk tea, bubble tea. Cheers, friend. Cheers.
Din Tai Fung is a must. Although you can find this restaurant chain around the world, there's something to be said for visiting the one in Hong Kong. Okay, so there's a Din Tai Fung 8 miles from my house. So number 10 doesn't really count, but you might not have one near you, so you should definitely check it out if you're in Hong Kong. There you have it. That's my top 10 list of things to do in Hong Kong. Now, what originally lured me out there was this. I've been a huge Above and Beyond fan for as long as I can remember, so for me, this was more than a trip to the other side of the planet. People from all over the world came to be here for ABGT 300. I couldn't have been happier. All right, guys, thanks for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, I encourage you to subscribe. And also, make sure you click that bell so you don't miss out when new content is posted. And as always, happy travels.
Ride the cable car up the mountain. It's got epic views. I'll be here all day. Where are you going, guy? Egg. Egg.
the heart beating.
The struggle is really real with the jet lag. We're ready to go to sleep. Eunice is fine, but we're tired.
Good idea.
Yep.